Dear friend, this is an exercise inspired to empower mindful practices and rituals in your everyday life. Start by praying to Spirit, the primary source of creation. Say, Great Spirit of serenity, inner peace and unconditional love. The why of your ways is elusive to my mind. I embrace the why of my soul, your sparkle within me, your mystery, and I embrace the compassionate intention of being and acting for my greatest good and the greatest good of everybody at all times. I pray with intention. I act with intention. I am with intention. And my intention is being guided by your mystery and is grounded on earth with my own free will. I recognize your guidance through prayer and through the blueprint of peace that it lives in my heart. Ask that Spirit's loving beings of light that emanate from the primary source are always by your side in everything that you do. Imagine standing by a river in the middle of a forest. Call upon Saint John the Baptist, the Shaman Saint and priest of the holy rituals, to guide your hands and your heart. You notice a being of emerald green light, dressed in rucks, standing still at the other side of the river, with the hands wide open, looking up to the sky and praying. You can feel his stillness, full of genuine peace and calmness. You can hear the murmuring of his mouth, and you notice the calmness of his face as he's keeping his eyes closed, head slightly bent back. Feel his meditative presence as a source of energy that is being refilled constantly by the connection with the primary source. His presence is peaceful, gentle, and centered. With every breath that you take, you can feel the loving energy being spread all around him, crossing the river and reaching you, getting to each and every tree around you, covering the forest where you're standing. It creates a shield of protection, the remembrance of God, all around you and inside you. From across the river, he turns his body towards you, keeping his arms open at both sides, and softly opens his eyes. A wave of energy is now flowing denser towards you, and you can feel that his body reflects pure energy from Source. Breathe in deeply and relax into this energetic flow. Listen to his soft voice. His murmuring is now being directed to you, and you can hear it in your ears without any effort. He says, "Live with a great spirit in everything that you do, for you are a part of spirit." When you jump out of bed, get ready to serve spirit within you with a smile. Everything that you do on earth, you have chosen it and have agreed upon it. Be mindful and present at all times, for there is no obligation of living on earth. Create rituals out of everything, and you shall live in peace. You breathe in and out slowly, and you keep receiving the emerald green energy of His sacred heart directly to your sacred heart. You realize the miracle of existence in His words and in His actions. He converts His conversation with you into a ritual by being totally present, grateful, and generous with the moment. He leaves no sparkle of energy for the minute to come. He says, "Getting out of bed is a reason for prayer. Pray, meditate, and visualize a light from Source entering your skin at all times. Your healthiest version of the body and the mind comes from being right here and now, at the eternal present of divine grace. This way, you transform every action to a ritual. As you're listening to His voice, you keep watching Him at the other side of the river. He makes no effort in standing with His open arms, praying and speaking to you, shining and addressing the emerald green light everywhere. His presence is a routine of being. He says, "Now turn your back to me and go for a walk in the forest." This is the journey of your life. Every step that you take is the journey of your life. Or when the journey that you have been planning actually comes, you shall not enjoy it either. Live the journey of each step. Listen to the inspiration of your heartbeat. Take a risk to never wish you were elsewhere, and you shall receive infinite awareness, connection to the divine in the present moment, which is the only moment that exists. You start walking slowly, feeling every particle of your body as you move, feeling the air between your fingers and the touch of your feet on the ground. Suddenly, all existence is walking with you as your mind empties from thoughts, and each step is being named the only step that exists in the journey of your life. The voice of the Shaman Saint is still being heard in your ears. This step is a ritual devoted to spirit. This step is another ritual. Feel it in your body. This next step is a ritual. Be here and nowhere else. This step is a ritual. It shall never be repeated, as it is right now, as you are right now. Choose your steps, your moves, your actions, your words wisely, and perform them mindfully, connected to spirit consciously at all times, allowing the flow of divine perfection to be in everything that you undertake. There is never a place or a moment where you need to be other than right here, right now. This is the wisdom of the ritual. The more you're getting away from the river and into the forest, you can feel in your heart that the Shaman Saint is sending you waves of loving light and prayers. You don't hear his voice anymore, but you can feel him entering the river to bless the waters and be blessed by them. He is a medicine energy who knows that every second of existence has a spiritual aspect, that there are no routine moments of no significance. He is working with spirit as he is in spirit at all times. He is healing your body-mind functions by bringing you to the present moment, the present of your soul. He can transcend the physical world of form by deepening his existence into the present moment. With the next out-breath, you're consciously leaving behind the Shaman Saint, expressing gratitude for his gift of eternal loving energy. With each step that you take away from him, you commit to transform your actions, every humble movement, a meal or a walk, into daily rituals that will bring health, joy, and peace of mind to your life. During your meditative and mindful practices of everyday life, a field of light is created by spirit, in which you can receive insight on what you need to handle right now in your life. You say, through unconditional love, I convert my daily actions to prayers. Gently open your eyes and come back to your physical vessel with a smile on the face. The One is the One since the beginning of time.